me out. Let's have some fun with this episode. Let's just pretend I had some kind of magic, right? Grogu. For those who don't know, this is Grogu. Say hi to the people. He has magic powers. Let's say he has the power to help me grant one of you guys out there the ability to turn a bunch of acres of land into a wave. But here's the catch. You can only have one wave, one type of a wave. Which would you choose? Let me lay these out for you and let me know in the comments. Wave number one is going to be kind of a laid back wave that just keeps rolling on and rolling on and rolling on, allowing you for a tremendously long ride, like a Point Break, like Rincon or something like that. This one would give you the ability to roller coaster, longboard, to get some cutbacks in, but there's not a lot of like top to bottom power, so you're really not catching air. You're not doing any of that. It's more of like a cruiser wave. Now this sounds like a dream wave, right? You might be saying, I don't want to hear anything else. That's it. Go to the comments. Wave number one, right? But listen on, we have more. Wave number two is let's just say Grogu's magic powers are forming this absolutely perfect barrel that just reels. It's almost like Kelly Slater's wave pool, but it could be, maybe a little bit bigger. Get head high, overhead high. You get to go out there and you get to ride in a barrel all day long if you want to. It'd be right there wherever you want it. So you could ride it for 45 minutes. You could ride it for 45 hours, I guess. So this is a barrel only wave, right? So it's going to be fast. You have to stay in the barrel. You're not going to be able to get out and start doing maneuvers. Barrel only. Now keep in mind, this is my made up scenario, so let me play. Wave number three, big surf, not head high surf. This is big stuff. Double overhead and beyond. Just these huge adrenaline rushing waves coming through all day long. We all know one of the worst parts of surfing big waves is that paddle out, right? It can be brutal. But in this dream world of mine, there's no paddle out. Let's just pretend there's going to be like a ski lift that gets you out into the lineup, or maybe you can walk along the edge of the wave pool and then just jump in to where the waves are starting off. So that big wave adrenaline rush is there and you can't switch it off. It's only gonna be huge waves. On to the last one is wave number four. And this last one's going to be nothing like the previous three, right? This wave is going to be, let's say, about head high wave. It's going to have that section, that power section where you can just blast off it, whether you want to pull an air off that section, use some power in that section, a little carve under the lip on that section. That'll be up to you. And with each day, if you think about this long term, you're going to be able to get more creative with this wave, because maybe you start off just kind of hitting that section, end up doing airs, air reverses, all kinds of craziness, maybe switch foot. It's not a barrel wave. It's not a wave that you're going to ride for a really long time. It's just a wave that you kind of take off. The face is going to give you enough room to build up a ton of speed, and then it's just going to give you that closeout section for that big boost, launch, whatever kind of maneuver you want to put on that section. All right, now remember, you can only choose one wave, and I know this makes it kind of difficult. So that first wave, that laid back wave, that sounds super fun, right? I mean, long rides every day. You can take a longboard, a shortboard, kind of gives you all different alternatives to use on that wave. That one sounds super fun, and that's kind of like my first idea is like, if it's going to be in my backyard, I'm going to want that thing out there and I'll be able to ride these waves all day long and have these endless rides, etc. But then you have that second wave, which is a barrel. Everybody loves barrels. To learn how to ride in the barrel, to learn how to get deeper and deeper and deeper, obviously you're going to fail a lot, but then once you can really figure out that barrel ride, you could be super deep for a long, long time. The third wave sounds like a ton of fun, especially if you're an adrenaline junkie. Huge waves right in your backyard, no paddle out. Yeah, sign me up. And maybe because it's in your backyard and you're not really having to paddle a lot, maybe you can throw one of those new little small scuba tanks on your back. That way, if you do get throttled, you get pounded or whatever, you can grab at least, I think it's like 30 seconds of air or whatever, so you don't have to worry maybe about drowning as much. And then you get to the last wave, right? That big section, that big boost section. That sounds a lot of fun too, because it's not going to be the same exact thing, because you're going to be able to do different maneuvers on that section. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I'm pretty excited to hear these, and also add why you would choose that wave. This episode is purely just, let's relax. Let's get rid of all the nonsense of the day. Let's dream a little bit and let's have fun with it. But hey, you know what? I'm Brad Jacobson. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the sand.